What you're witnessing may not make sense, because as this fire begins to burn, it can be tempered with a toss.
Having one of these in my house or your house may save your life.
This is Rick Cohn, owner of Slinger's 10-2 Communications and distributor of a product which could revolutionize fire rescue.
I thought of numerous fires that I was involved in, that if we had this product, guys wouldn't have ended up going to the hospital.
Spending 3 decades as a first responder, Rick knows the risks of responding to a fire.
Basement fire is one that always comes to mind. Most houses, there's one way into a basement and one way out. And to get into that basement, you got to go through the heated gases at the ceiling.
Or you can attack it from the outside. Sure, water works, but it is certain to do some damage.
If you have a fire on the 4th floor of a hotel and the sprinkler head goes off, water damage is not only going to be the 4th floor, the 3rd floor, the 2nd floor, all the way down.
Of course, water damage is better than fire damage, but you may be able to avoid both with one of these.
It's just another great tool in our toolbox that's going to make our environment for the fire and the public safer.
It is the Extinguish FST, as in fire suppression tool, which allows anyone battling a structure fire to do their work without being within the walls.
Everybody out.
Simply put, you pull the pin and throw it in.
You have 8 seconds to throw the product into the fire. It doesn't have to be at the base of the fire. It just needs to be in the room or the area. The dry aerosol then will fill this room up to 5,000 cubic feet and suppress the fire.
We went from 1,200 to 300.
Once the fire is out, the cleanup is easy.
It can be cleaned up with a vacuum. If cleaned up, we say within 24 to 48 hours. It's just like cleaning up talcum powder.
He makes it sound good, almost unbelievably good.
My first thought was, no way, it's too good to be true.
Heartland Fire Chief David Dean's healthy skepticism comes from more than 25 years in the fire service. But then he witnesses the Extinguish FST at work.
They threw this device into this burning inferno, and we could see the temperature drop, and extinguish the flames. It was like nothing I had seen before.
So the department gets 2 devices. Months later,
I came around the corner there and they were just flying out of the dishwasher.
Gail Stapleton is talking about flames, not dishes. She calls 911.
This residence was on fire, occupied. Both people were inside the house.
When Chief Dean arrives, 2 standard fire extinguishers are already empty.
Slows it down, but couldn't put it out, couldn't do the job.
But a job still needs to be done. So the chief tries a new tool.
I run it up, hand it off to him. He pulls the pin, opens the door, slides it into the kitchen area. We exit, and within 30 seconds, we had nothing. It was all completely out.
When Gail gets back inside her kitchen, she sees this. But it's what she doesn't see which she finds most impressive.
We wondered, where is all the water? It truly is a little miracle machine.
We believe so much in this new device that we have one in every one of our police cars here in Heartland.
But it's not just first responders who dig this device.
In the last couple of months, we've sold probably 20 units to different farms around the state of Wisconsin.
As you might expect, Rick has an Extinguish FST in his home, and he makes sure his neighbor does too.
So if something would happen at their house, we've got one that, we could go over there and throw it in and help hopefully save them. Or if something would happen at our house, he could bring his over to our house.
Rick says the next move for the Extinguish FST involves the device becoming part of a fixed fire suppression system for residences, in which case it might replace a traditional fire extinguisher, be mounted on a wall, activated by a heat sensor, and yet still remain portable. We'll have to monitor the development. For now, this is the latest in Slinger. I'm Justin Williams, Fox 6 News.